In this video, we're going to talk about knowing where you're going, because you must know where you're going, where you've come from, if you want to know where you're going. Also, this is the second video, so if you have missed the first video, please go back and watch Stuck in a Job / Career That Isn't You. Okay, so we're going to talk about paradigms today. To improve the quality of your life, a paradigm shift is absolutely necessary. It is required. And it doesn't matter how good your life is, there's always a better way. So what is a paradigm? A paradigm is a mental program that has almost exclusive control over our habitual behavior, and almost all of our behavior is habitual. Paradigms reside in the subconscious mind, from genetic and environmental, a multitude of habits passed down from generation to generation, and were learned once we arrive in this world. Paradigms control the way you view yourself, the world, and any opportunity. Paradigms control how you approach change and challenge. Paradigms operate exactly the same as an airplane does on autopilot. And paradigms are part of your mind that determines your behavior. So that's very important. Dr. Thurman Fleet was involved in a study of the minds and brought us a stick man to make it easier to follow. So I'm going to see if I can bring that up here. Now, the stick man is pretty easy to follow. It's a circle, and the top half of the circle is the conscious mind, and the bottom half is the subconscious mind, and then the little circle below it is the body, and that's the instrument which gives you your results. So the conscious mind is basically your knowledge mind. That's where all the learning is done. That's where you see, hear, taste, touch, and smell things. And your subconscious mind is your emotional mind. And that's where we get our will, our reason, our perception, imagination, memory, and institution. Or, pardon me, intuition, not institution. I'm a little wild this morning. So, also the subconscious mind cannot reject anything, nor can it tell the difference between real and dreams. So that's kind of nice, because if you're already imagining you're living a certain kind of life, your subconscious mind thinks you are. It doesn't know the difference, as I said. It's also where your paradigms are, your self-image, and that's kind of important too. Robert Henlin said, "In absence of clearly defining goals, we become strongly loyal to the performing daily trivia until we ultimately become enslaved by it." That's something to think about. So let's look at the life, or the areas of your life, and that the paradigm has enormous control over, or influence over, let's put it that way. The perception, the use of time, creativity, effectiveness, productivity, and logic. That's a lot of areas that it can control you. And I just want to mention at this point, Alvin Toffler was an author, a businessman, and a futurologist years ago, and he said the illiterate of the 21st century are not going to be the ones who can't read and write. They're going to be the ones that can't learn, unlearn, and relearn. That's kind of something interesting to think about. So, you know, we're all built of energy, and we give off vibrations, good or bad, to the universe, and that is what we get back. You know, like attracts like, and that's exactly what we all get back. So it's important that, you know, in this attraction is a secondary law, and vibrations basically is the principal law. So that's, so you understand that. So if you like what we're talking about, just hit the like button. Subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and that way you'll be in tune with each one we do, because this is a sequence that we're doing. Also, if you really want to get ahead, I'm going to recommend you read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's a fabulous book. You could read it for the rest of your life, and you'll always get something out of it every day. Read a little bit. And another good book that I found was from Bob Proctor, 6 Minutes to Success. And I'll put the links to these books in the description area below. So you already have all it is that you require in your life, and what you're looking at here is a photography picture from years ago, and it's taken with what's known as Kirlian photography, and it can actually photograph the vibrations leaving your body. So that's kind of interesting. And as it says right on it, you already have within all that is required to attract whatever you want into your life. So it's rather interesting. So here's something for you. I want to have you do some homework. And I'd like you to write down what you attract into your life, and basically really give it some thought. Sit down and think, you know, if you're in debt and you're thinking about debt, all you're going to attract is more debt. You might get a parking ticket or a speeding ticket or something of that nature, and that's just attracting more debt. Just as the other way, if you're having a very successful life and you're thinking of how you can help others and how you're going to grow, more just keeps coming to you. And that's basically very interesting, because a lot of us don't know the how and where we're going, but you don't need to. It will show itself along the way. So in the next video, we're going to discover how to break out of that comfort zone and get closer to our dream job. So thanks, and we'll talk to you later.